This is the end. It is the one with here we are.
The last episode with us.
Yeah, we got rid of us.
Talking about these topics.
Yep.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, we will not be denied.
Right.
And if we are, we'll still show up anyway.
That's generally how it goes, man. I mean, is there denial? Like when you're doing your own thing?
It's that river in Egypt.
I know denial that over there, but when you're doing your own thing, can you get like shoot out? Like when you're putting on your own content, your own show?
I mean, NoFX got kicked off their own tour once. I mean,
yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Explain to the uneducated, how does that happen?
You say really bad things after really bad things happen. You say even worse things about them. Well, not even worse. I don't know.
Was that the shooting in Vegas?
Yeah, at Mandalay Bay. And everybody's like, "Why do you always say the place?" I'm like, "Because that's where it was, and I've seen it with my own eyes. Not the shooting, Mandalay Bay." Just want to reiterate it.
Oh, okay. So you can't get kicked off your own tour.
You can get kicked off anything.
I want to know who's going to come in and boot us off the show. Somebody do it. Just do it.
Or you might boot me off. You know, I could kick you off your own show. Like, you never know.
That would be crazy.
It would be. Like, who would abide by it, though? Who makes these rules?
Biden.
Abiding by it.
Biden.
That's just sloppy.
All right, man. So I no real news because we don't always cover tech. There is some cool stuff going on with tech, but some stuff I refuse to talk about because why am I going to talk about the same shit that a lot bigger and better creators and channels are talking about? I don't even want to do it by chance that some people might be searching for it and see my video and click, you know what I mean? Or see our video and click on it.
Yeah. Yeah, they ain't no fucking help with me.
Right.
Well, not any tech help. Life help, of course, they're going to get from me. Like,
yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Certainly. But just, that and clickbaity topics, like,
yeah.
I've been there, done that, tried it. Not my favorite thing at all.
You say it, one of those whodunits. I've played this before.
Yeah, let me flip over the chat. Did somebody actually post? Nice. Who's that? Me?
I don't know.
Thanks for the thumbs up, man.
Yeah.
Is that to our title? The last episode with us?
I don't know. I was happy about it too.
Double thumbs. Anyhow, the stuff I got today, man. Not live and late breaking, but I think
we're always late.
Very late and noteworthy.
Okay.
It's stuff we're going to talk about. People, the one guy had a plan, and it was a good plan. And I don't think it's going to be repeatable, sadly. But good on him for getting it in. We'll get to that one. When you say wizard, what do you think of wizard? If you hear the word wizard, do you think like the old Disney show or Disney movie with
yes,
Merlin,
yes,
Mickey,
yes,
yeah. I mean, I tend either that or just whatever. Merlin, that's probably one you think of, or Gandalf if you're a fan of the
Rings.
Yeah, that trilogy.
Yeah, Jafar loves that shit, man.
It is good shit.
It is.
Anyhow,
it's real shit.
So there was a guy. I forget his name. It's like 3 or 4 names. I want to say, yeah, I can't remember any of them. He was in New Zealand.
It's not even notable. If he has 4 names, you can't remember any of them.
He's in New Zealand. I'll look it up while I'm talking.
That guy leaves a freaking mark.
Without even having to lose train of thought or stutter or bumble through it or anything, I will get the dude's name. I'll look it up.
He knows how to own a room. You don't even remember one of his 4 names.
One of 4.
Yeah, like who the fuck was that guy? He has 4 names. You can't remember one. He wasn't remembering.
I was gonna say Ian, but then like people would be like, "Oh, Ian McKellen, Gandalf." And it's like, no, I'm not talking. That's a fictional character. We're talking a real dude.
Yeah.
So this guy, he was a state-appointed wizard.
Nice. What state appointed him that?
Huh?
What state?
Well, a state in New Zealand. There are states other than the United States.
Yeah.
Right? They're states, countries.
I just didn't know if you knew the
This
name.
guy was appointed by the state. He had a contract with him, getting paid like for roughly, I think, $11,000 US yearly.
So he was a contract wizard.
Yeah. Providing wizardly services.
Like, and what would those do?
Who knows, man? But just He was the world's only state-appointed wizard. They ended his contract with him.
I mean, I can see why they wouldn't want to like continue something like that.
But then again, if it's the world's only one, wouldn't you kind of like want to be known for it and keep that dude on the books?
Fuck tradition, man.
Throw it out.
Yeah,
throw it all
fuck tradition, man. Yeah, I'm saying it.
All right.
Yeah. Throw the wizard out. It doesn't even matter. So you got dragons? Get rid of those too.
So they're taking their official wizard off the payroll after 2 decades.
Wow, I can't believe he was on the payroll. The fact that he got paid for that is pure wizardry. You know what I mean? Like that's incredible. Good for him.
Yeah.
He got paid to be a wizard, dude. Like, what did he really do? Like nothing. He didn't have a staff. No. He might have had a staff, but it wasn't magical.
Okay, 3 names. Ian Brackenberry, Janelle. I don't know how to say that. I always butcher people's names. That's why I tend to stick away from the names. If you got a track record for butchering names such as I do, yeah,
I've never had any sort of track record. I couldn't run that fast.
An unnamed wizard. Shut up. JIM with the jokes. No, just imagine that, dude. That's your job, okay? You're a wizard.
Yeah, okay. Where does it... Okay, it stops there because you don't really do anything. Like, oh, I cast a spell. Like,
but you're getting paid to do it.
I know, but do what?
I don't know, man.
That's what I mean. You can't answer that question. It's like...
Do you put on the front? Do you be like, the gig's not up yet and just keep going till they
and
end
make
it?
like a sheriff's badge that says wizard and show it to everybody.
I don't know. I think the pointy hat, like the pointy wizard's
But I
hat,
wouldn't dress
looks
like
like
that.
a witch's hat.
I
No,
would-
this dude did.
Oh, well, he's a jackass then. Because no. That's not necessarily what a wizard looks like. You can't, just because that's what pop culture made it.
That's just bananas. The dude does have his own website. Just if you want to check out more of it, because we're not bringing links up.
The Who had the pinball wizard too, in case you were wondering.
Different type of wizard. Kid good at playing pinball.
Yeah. I'm good.
He has his own website. Just check it out. New Zealand Wizard. You'll find information about him. You should be able to find his website.
Yeah, I don't think the pinball wizard, has his own website still. Like, that probably was gone a while ago. He's probably not a kid anymore either. That was a while ago.
Moving on. Some more wizardry. Or so the myth has been told, that there's been wizardry and magic amongst them. I want to say not, because I think it's all myth. I always thought it was a myth, but what do you know about Twinkies? Like, what's something that everybody's heard about a Twinkie?
Woody Harrelson in Zombieland loves them.
Other than that.
Oh. I don't know. Kids eat them.
The Twinkies,
Little Debbie.
Twinkies would survive a nuclear war. Like,
Well, yeah, that's why they're in zombie apocalypse.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. You know, yeah, I think everybody heard that. A little while back, and this is, I think, a few years now, there was a mummified Twinkie found.
Wrapped in.
And it's like, one, how does this become news? 2, how does this become news on a big radio show and not some stupid little show like this?
Well, it's big news. Twinkies are big. You know? They're big Twinkies.
But no, long story short, I think the one Twinkie had fungus in it, and the fungus was only interested in the outer layer, not the inner cream filling, and the cream filling was still there, still soft inside this mummified shell.
Because it'll kill you.
But the fact that, you know, everybody's heard that, and then this news comes out about a mummified Twinkie.
Yeah, but the fact that the fungus wouldn't even eat the cream filling, like,
what does that tell you?
Like,
are they safe?
Totally. You know, it's like, you know, when you pour Coke on the battery acid, and it just takes it away, because everything does that, you know?
You gotta wonder, right?
Yeah, rust off a bumper? Shit, yeah. I mean, water takes it right, yeah, easy, done. Don't even need a scratch
Dude,
pad.
no joke. If you need to loosen rust,
Oleum.
Throw it in water.
Oh, yeah.
You want to loosen rust up? Throw it in some water. Yeah, it's going to rust it some more, but it will definitely loosen that rust up.
Yeah, I'll take a shower then. That'll get the joints moving. I'll be back in baseball form in no time. It's in my spring training. 3 more months to go.
I mean, it would have been a slower method, but just think about the Tin Man and Wizard of Oz. If they didn't have the oil can and they had to, like, tumble them around till
Didn't
they
that poor
threw 'em in a
bastard
lake.
die because of that suit, though, too? I'm pretty sure he did.
I knew the one dude got sick, and they had to replace him.
Oh, is that what happened? Okay, so he didn't die. All
Well,
right.
he might have died.
Yeah,
I'm not going to say he didn't because there was high amounts of aluminum in
that was
that paint.
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime there's something that's ground up to a microscopic level and it's in like face paint, makeup, whatever, blah blah blah. Yeah, you're running a risk like shoving that stuff, just smearing that on you.
Yeah, like even like when I'm, printing with ink, like I don't want it on me either. Like it sucks.
No,
Like,
no,
yeah,
man.
it clogs pores. It's not good.
And you always see that too when there's people doing artsy type stuff, whether it's in your case printing shirts or artist, right?
The real artists, not people like me.
Just whatever, and they have whatever paint, whatever, you know what I mean, on them. I always wondered that too. Like, is that entirely safe? What if they're mixing different stuff? Can they get a bad combination?
Oh, hell yeah. I saw Mike Dunlap get a bad combination of cleaners one time in a bathroom and it wiped him out.
Did it?
Yeah, Vertoy.
Dang.
Yeah.
Made mustard gas or what?
Pretty much, yeah.
What is that, ammonia and bleach?
Yeah, that's the ones.
Yeah, don't do it.
Don't
do it as a dumbass idea.
Yeah.
Just in case you didn't know.
Yeah, I haven't done it, but I'm just not going to try it.
Yes, please run out and do it today. It's the ammonia bleach challenge.
Trump said it's cool.
It's cooler than Tide Pods.
Yeah, and he's not president anymore, so he can tell you that stuff.
Dude, that's another thing.
What?
There was a teacher that was, I think, immediately fired because the teacher was teaching all kind of, unappropriate stuff
Yeah.
to students. I think in like I don't know if it was elementary or junior high. I think elementary level. And was also saying that Trump was still president, even after he wasn't saying this. And this teacher got let go because the kid who went home was talking to the parents, like asking about Trump president. I thought, and they like, what? Where are you getting this? And yeah, apparently this teacher was just in there, just
I believe it.
going on about what she wanted, how she wanted, and
She's one of those people that stormed the White House.
Or Area 51.
In a sense, either way, it's the same place.
But could you imagine? That's one of the things you have kids and send them to school. That's one of the things you don't want to have to worry about. That there's somebody in there feeding them complete bullshit about.
Yeah. I don't want to worry about the kids to begin with.
Trump still being president or flat Earth.
Yeah, or like,
don't you dare say flat Earth Santa isn't real.
Or like the Jesus Christ kid hit a curveball. Like anything.
They could be handing them all that stuff.
I know, dude.
And the kitchen sink too. But no, it's scary, man. Especially if you have kids, know somebody with kids. Like,
yeah, I've never even seen Jesus play baseball.
What's that?
I've never even seen Jesus play baseball. How do I know if he can hit a curveball?
You have to ask Bill and Ted or Marty McFly.
Or that guy that plays on Major League.
Who's that?
It was Billy Bob Thornton.
No. In today's world, man, with just everything, like it just
sucks.
I don't want to say it sucks. I want to say it seems everything changes so fast. Like just the whole landscape of everything.
Yeah.
Like social media, news, how fast we hear about it. The world's more connected than ever. And it's just, I don't know, scary, I want to say at times, with how fast things can change.
Yeah. I feel like everything's just moving around me and I'm just like sitting here watching it go.
Oh, you're that guy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That guy that's letting life pass him by?
Well, no, I'm doing cool stuff, but like everybody, I just don't associate with that many people. So I just kind of watch from afar because I don't want to.
Well, there's that. And it just, as we went with the last episode, talking about mental health and going into the holidays and, more people, it seems like more people now are shopping than ever, but it's like, are they really?
Yeah, because they scared them all thinking there's going to be shortages on everything.
Right. But there is stuff that you can't buy. That's why people were able to scalp shit for such outrageous prices online.
Yeah, if you need any concert tickets, call me after the show.
We're not selling them.
I don't even have any more.
Oh, but no, it just, I don't know. It seems like I don't know. Can it really be true that more people are shopping now more than ever?
Yeah, it's been a cruel summer, Bananarama, of course. Like it's been a tough one.
And it's all stuff that we talked about from episode to episode, just with, you know, when was it I brought up about the struggle is real, and seeing that on a convenience store ordering screen.
Oh yeah, that was like
Whenever.
a time ago. I don't
It's
know.
like, just whether it's people not wanting to work. Could you imagine having a job where you're like, nah, I'm not going to work today, and then the
No.
job's still there for you?
No, I can't.
I don't know.
Maybe.
There's a lot of shit I don't understand, but I don't want to pretend like I want to understand
I don't
it
like.
either.
I feel like I could do that, but like I don't want to test those waters. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I could just like not show up and still have a job, but like because I've kind of like forgot the times to go and like, but I still like, it's Jimmy, you know, hey, like I'm the Fonz or something. I kick the jukebox, walk in, and you know it's happy days.
Right. But still, yeah, I don't know. Getting in the other thing, like, in your opinion, what other than financial, what was the one major thing of with you trying to move from employed by other people to employing yourself, doing the whole t-shirt thing? Like, what I think it's going to be the one major stumbling block for most people.
Oh, it's like doing it 24 hours a day.
Well, not only that, but not that, but the like, what was the biggest challenge? Was it learning something new,
Oh yeah,
or what? Other than financial, obviously. If you're trying to
yeah, because
start
that
a business,
sucks ass.
yeah, spending money on stuff. Yeah,
All the
I know.
money you have, yeah.
I know it does.
Yeah.
But no, and I know people have said it before. That it's never too late to start over and do something different. You know.
Yeah.
But it's like, is it really just that easy when you've spent, 5, 10, 15 years at a job? I'm not saying that I know the limit to it. I'm not a pro, but
No, but I mean, I went 20 years in a kitchen. And,
yeah,
like,
you got enough years in the kitchen, enough years doing labor and other stuff.
yeah, I don't know. I think I'm like a little more driven than most people because like I don't sleep. So like I'm up at 4 a.m. cutting screen, sleeping 2 hours and back at it. What you gonna do?
No, it's not cops. I think that's a meat wagon.
Oh, Mrr. My bad.
No, yeah, I just lost my total train of thought with that siren going
I
by.
lost it too. It's gone.
I don't know. And it's something I think everybody thinks about, like, oh, I want to get out of this job. I know I've thought about it from time to time. We've talked about it here and there. Like, oh, get out of this job, do this, go do that. And I think there's a correct path, a correct way to go about that. You don't quit the job you have first and then get your plan.
No, no, you do not do that.
Negative ghost strategy.
Yeah,
Big negative.
Yeah, that is a big negative.
You get a plan, see, and even if it might not be something that you want to do, if you think you could do it and could be successful at it and do it for yourself.
And enjoy it. You got to enjoy it.
Yeah. Like, I would say go for it. If you think you could enjoy it.
Yeah, even if you crash the fucking ship, dude, at least you had fun crashing the fucking ship.
Right?
Like, yeah, drive that motherfucker.
And not only that, like I said, you only live once. Life's short as shit as it is. Crash a couple ships, live and learn. And instead of just sitting there being unhappy for 20, 30, 40 years.
Yeah, be the unsinkable Molly Brown.
And then you're too old and too out of shape or whatever to go crash ships.
Yeah, or you've crashed so many, by the time you're 40, you feel like you've been crashed like 6,000 times.
That's kind of how I look at it. And just even when I sit down and think about it, it's like, oh, what would I do? And I have no clue, honestly. That's one thing.
It took me till I was 37 to figure it out. So.
Well, that's one thing I've never figured out. Not as a kid, not as a teenager, adult, anything. Something that I really genuinely
I just think it, I don't know.
Wanted to do.
I don't even know that I like it. I just think it's cool. Like, I just like watching it and like watching it happen. It's like, yeah.
What, creating?
Yeah.
It is. It's pretty neat. Dude.
Yeah. It's like I'm doing it myself, and that's cool too. Like, I don't need no boss telling me what to do because I'm the boss. My boss would be telling me to shut her down at times, and I'm like, nope, you keep on printing, dog. You got this, you know? You got this.
Like what? Your brain's telling you shut it down?
Yeah, or like, you know what I mean? I've had a couple drinks and like my boss would be like, "Hey, you shouldn't be printing." Like, no, dude, I'm in the zone. Like, let me
Keep
be.
moving.
Yes, let me be.
Keep on keeping on.
And I do. And I do.
Oh yeah. One other in getting around to our story, like, and sadly, there's probably not going to be anybody else that gets away with this type of income as an artist, as a creative. And it, okay, so, and it could be total fake bullshit story. And if it is, hurrah. If it's not, if it's real, that makes it that much cooler.
I think he's legendary.
Huh?
I think this guy's legendary if you're showing what I think.
Yeah, I mean, if this legit happened, so evidently a museum in Denmark commissioned an artist, okay, for 2 works of, or for art, $84,000
good payout.
was paid
Solid
out for this
payout.
art. The artist returned 2 blank canvases that were titled "Take the Money and Run."
Dude, that's so solid. I fucking love that guy.
Would you feel bad if you were the one that did that?
No.
Like you didn't just
Nope.
they're just blank.
Not one goddamn bit. See ya. Not a bone in my body would feel bad.
So the museum wasn't happy about
Obviously.
the art, but they're going ahead and they have it on display anyways.
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's on display, and it's like genius plan, artist.
Well, yeah. I mean, it was like, dude, that was one of the slickest moves ever in the history of mankind.
Like that was pretty good. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
I am a fan of that person.
And I don't think any museum anywhere else is probably gonna fall for that. And probably in most countries and places, they wouldn't honor it. They would probably be seeking restitution, restitution of some sort. But just imagine, dude.
Yes, I would.
You get contracted to do two prints with ink, and then frame them up afterward, right?
Mm-hmm. And
good amount of money from
that's a real good amount of money.
Whatever name.
Yeah, whatever name it might be today.
Whatever name you settle with, from your shop. Done legendary art, whatever. Done awesome art. Done this, done that. Newer shop. You're contacted to do this. Like, look, we want some prints, not on shirts, but do it on some good quality paper. Put backers on it. Frame this stuff up. Nice frames. We want to display it. And you just give them blank ass prints.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe you print like one color, white, the same as the paper.
Yeah, that's what my signature's in. That's it.
You wouldn't feel bad taking that money?
Nope.
Man, I don't know. I think
I would. I wouldn't even get that far anyway. I'd be spazzing out because they didn't get 36 colors instead of 6 that they paid for because I have to give everything away because I'm an idiot. And that's why I'm going to fail in business.
What, giving stuff away?
Yeah, I'm too nice of a guy.
Yeah, don't give it away, man. You got to set a rate.
I know, but Red Hot Chili Peppers told me to, and it's just like, yeah, like now. And I'm just like,
I don't think that was personal advice to you.
That wasn't the message. I'll have to look back into that. I'm hungry.
But then just imagine, not only did you get paid, the place isn't happy, but then they display it for whatever it was for anyhow.
So how did you lose? You didn't. That's victory dances, my friend. Because if it wasn't you, somebody else would have done it. Yeah.
I want to say that it's not shocking. I mean, it's quite shocking. If that's legit story, legit real.
It's awesome.
That's what makes it so fucking cool right there.
It's like straight up, what's that guy? He jumped out of the plane with the money. DB Cooper stuff. Yeah, that's that kind of shit. Like awesome.
Okay, so I guess they wanted him to reproduce art that was more than a decade old. Instead, he said he wanted to create a work that dealt immediately with his own work situation.
That's even more badass. Like he's like the William Wallace of painters.
I encourage other people who have just as miserable working conditions as me to do the same.
Take a motherfucking money and run.
Being asked to give money to go to work, they should take the money and run.
It's cold in here too.
So there's a lot more to the story, but that's the long and short of it.
Oh my god.
Oh. 7,000.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the museum is not taking legal action yet. Good. That is in the article. I did look that up, but still, dude, 84 grand.
Yes.
for 2 blank paintings. That's
the shit.
genius. We'll move on from there with it.
Yeah.
Worth talking about? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, just imagine, right?
I am.
Our next episode goes to Patreon, right? It's got a price tag on it, whatever, 10, 20 bucks. And it's this. This is all you hear. This is all you hear. just 30 minutes of silence for
And everybody
something
would
you
be
paid
like,
for.
that is awesome.
Or, we have it up.
That's how they finally shut Jimmy Minarchik up, and they'd be like, they did it. They did
I
it.
paid him, and he shut up
Yeah.
for 30 minutes.
Yeah, $30 million.
I don't think it'd go over well. I don't think that would pull any new listeners in, Jim, subscribers.
You might be surprised. Wouldn't hurt them.
We could go on the books though, on Guinness for the first
Oh, I thought you meant like
first
we're
completely
opening a
silent
business.
podcast episode.
Yeah, where the Charlie Chaplin's is podcasting.
Damn, man.
Yeah. All right.
As silly as it is, you have to consider it though. Like, right? Is that a way to do it?
The mustache, the hat. Yeah, man, you dress just like him.
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Too easily confused with other evil ass dudes.
Oh, yeah. Well, the hat. I don't think the hat's that confusing.
The baller hat.
Yeah, and the cane, and not talking.
I don't know, but yeah, I think if anything, there's inspiration out there. If if you're sick of what you're doing and you want to do something different, try and formulate a plan, at least in your head. Write it down, type it down, write it down, whatever you want to do.
Or just be an idiot like me and just go fucking balls deep in it. Just go.
Without even knowing the first thing about it. Be like, this is what I want to do.
You're buying
now I need to figure it out.
And you're buying equipment, you don't even know what it does yet. But you have it, and it works out that somehow that you needed it anyway somewhere along the line. So just Nike, just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah, Nikes.
I love it, man.
All right.
Anyhow, super short episode this week.
Yeah.
We didn't do the live show Sunday, but as life and work and the schedule permits, sometimes Sundays just don't happen.
And we were both at the same place at the same time.
Today?
No, on Sunday. You were working on that stuff at my house for me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes work work comes before hobbies. I mean, at least in the world I was raised in.
Yeah.
You got to work before you can play.
We work to play.
Work to play, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm going to use that.
Take it. It's yours.
Thank you, JIM.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's it. Spell it that way. Let's get out of here. I'm hungry.
We got to send this show ourselves. We don't have our Henry, so
yeah. Bye.
Let me figure out what buttons need pressed in what order to get us out of here. You'll be hearing this Sunday, the audio people.
Yeah. And I'll be here Sunday.
Sometimes I ask.
Less hungry.
Sometimes I ask during the episode. Sometimes at the end. Sometimes at the beginning. Sometimes I don't ask in the episode. I do it when I type. Sometimes we ask nothing at all. And usually our only ask ever is this. If you do one thing this week, share this episode with somebody, whether it is the YouTube live stream or the audio show. Yeah. Share the episode with somebody that you think may like it.
Or it's somebody else that's hungry.
Take care of yourselves and each other, people, whatever. Yourself, your family, friends, whatever order that it goes in for you.
Eat dinner.
Eat dinner, he says. We're out. Oh, as soon as I find it.